I bet you it's full service history. I bet you.
My name is Alan Cartwright.
There's the Granada.
People ask me what I do.
Oh, my God!
And basically,
I mess around with cars. I'm driving! I buy them. It's resplendent in all its glory. It's a deal. It is massive.
Done.
I fix them. Oh.
that's Nick. He helps.
Positive.
Wait.
I sell them.
Always a pleasure. I am quite lazy, but I've always been the same. It's gorgeous, isn't it, Harry?
My goal is to make enough money to scrape by and find the time to have a bit of a laugh along the way.
I am the lazy car dealer.
It's Monday morning in rural Oxfordshire, England. The sky is a mottled grey.
Hello, Alan!
Nick, Alan's right-hand man, has urgent news for Alan, who is nowhere to be found.
I reckon you've got to be in here.
Nick knows that Alan is often a slow starter on Monday, so isn't surprised and engages in a tiresome game of cat and mouse.
Caravan doors open. Hello!
Alan is actually out watching planes land, one of his favourite escapes from demands in the workshop. It's a shame because one of his favourite cars, a Renault 4 van, has come on the market. Alan has told the seller without any inspection he wants it.
Gonna be one of them days today.
Now, reluctantly, Nick must look at it alone and must buy whatever its condition.
What I'm gonna go and get, hopefully, is a little old Renault 4 van, which will probably be from the 1970s, 1980s. Apparently the engine's seized. That was easy, and there it is, the little van I've come to pick up. I'm going to go and have a look what I'm here for.
Hello.
Hello. Right, I've come to have a look at that for my mate, Alan.
Yeah, running 4, there he is.
Right, yeah, as he said it was. A bit rough around the edges, but this will suit Alan down to the ground.
The imported Renault might be Alan's favourite, but Nick seems lukewarm and keener to look at other cars, a vintage Austin A40 and Rover P6.
Are these little beauties your dad's too?
No, those two are my ones.
They're yours?
Yeah.
How long have you had this then?
A couple of months now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a beauty, isn't she? Well done to you. I assume that must be your dad's?
No, he's mine too.
Yeah,
Rover.
really? Yeah, the police used to use those, didn't they? That was
Yeah.
like the first fast police car they had.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the
Back to
vehicle
the
we
van.
came to collect. Those are lovely.
Thank
this
you.
is not. Paperwork.
There should be some on the seat.
Oh yeah, here it is. Do you know if there's a French logbook? 'Cause I'd have no idea.
I'm not sure. Whatever's in there is what I've been given to give you this morning.
Wow, that's down to Alan to sort all the finer details out, isn't it? The engine seized, it pushes.
Pushes rolls free, yeah.
Yeah.
The market rate for a car like this is up to £3,000. This one has been offered to Alan for only £800. It's money that Nick has already removed from the kitty.
I just got to pay you for it now then, Carter. There's
Yep.
400 there, I'll stick that under the windscreen. Oh. Stick that under there then. 400 under that one. We won't tell Alan I broke that, we'll just hide this in the car. Before I go, Carter, it is Alan's money. I do have more. Yeah. Are you sure you don't want to?
No, I think I keep them. Yeah.
All right, good lad. I wouldn't sell them either if they were mine.
Since the Renault doesn't run, Nick needs to winch it on the van and heads back to base, hoping that Alan will be back and pleased with his purchase. Once it's back, there's only one person who can declare the whole mission a success or a failure, and that person is Alan.
I don't really know why Alan bought it, because it ain't as good as he made it out to be, you know.
Alan's daughter's boyfriend Morgan is ready to muck in and help with any jobs.
He looked at the pictures, paid a deposit, and said, Nick, go and get it.
How we doing, chaps?
All right.
Got it in then?
Well, we got it, yeah. I don't know.
Looks all right, doesn't it?
It ain't as good as you thought it was, mate.
I haven't had much of a chance to... Well, I didn't see it until now, but it looks all
I
right.
just went and picked it up for you.
Some wheel nuts missing there and bits.
Well,
but...
there's only one wheel nut on each wheel and stuff, and it has had a lot of tarting up to make it look good for the pictures.
Well, let's pop the bonnet, Morgan. Ah. All right.
Hey, up.
Did you know that that wasn't connected?
No.
At all?
I didn't look under the bonnet. I just went and picked it up.
Oh, that's not good.
That's why the engine, well, that ain't why it's seized, but someone's already been in there, Alan, having a look at it. We might have an issue there with bits missing.
There is a lot. There's no rockers, there's no radiator, there's
got
no front panel, there's an alternator.
Thrown in there.
Let's just check it is seized. Is that in gear? Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's not moving at all. OK, we can unseize that. We need cola, any form of cola in the bores. That's what I've unseized many engines before. Tip it in with a funnel, fill it up, we're there. I'll try and get some coke in a bit.
This is the Go Faster model, is it, with holes in it?
God, put my arm in there. I could lose my whole arm in that. But these are really easy. They're just flat, thin bits of tin. They're just tin cans tacked together. Morgan, you could probably weld that up. Yeah. You're good at that. Nick, you could probably fix that because you're good at that. I'm really good at buying stuff, and I've done that. So it's down to you two to make this thing.
Could you buy some better stuff one day?
It would be nice.
I only went on a picture. I was on holiday. I saw it. I put the deposit down. You're the one that went and picked it up. I'd have thought you'd have opened the bonnet.
You said I've paid a deposit. All you got to do is go and get it, Nick. It's a good van.
Yeah, well, it will be a good van.
I just went over and picked it up.
You did. Fair enough. No, OK, I'll take that. I'll take that.
He was a 15-year-old lad. I didn't want to stop.
Where's all the bits? That's the question. Have you looked in the back?
No.
Hopefully, we're going to have a Renault jigsaw puzzle. Oh, hello.
Renault jigsaw
Well, it's already got one of those. There's the rockers, air filter, front panel. We need a radiator, at least. Yeah, there's a gear stick. That's we need the other bit of that. So we've got most of the bits, and we've got bits to trade with. There'll be Renault people that will swap those bits we don't need for bits we do. So it won't even cost any more.
OK.
OK, I'll get on the internet, press some buttons and see what I can find. If you can make me a list of the bits you need, I'll try and get them.
OK, we'll get on it.
Brilliant.
Once again, Alan's love of a bargain has resulted in a large list of jobs for Morgan and Nick. But once fixed, there is more than £2,000 profit in the Renault.
Let's get on with it. We'll whip my head off. Halfway off already, isn't it?
Morgan and Nick are going to strip and remove the top of the engine, or what's left of it, and attempt to unseize it.
Someone's been in there. Yeah, someone's been in there before.
Too easy.
Too easy. You can have that. The balls look all right. They're just a bit rusty in there. We shall just fill it up with some glue, a mixture of whatever, let it soak in. Hopefully it'll work its way down to the piston rings and free them off. I keep finding bolts and nuts. Someone else has taken it apart. Rusty bolts. Still, just more of the jigsaw puzzle.
I've got our cola.
Yeah, stick a bit in each one.
One for me.
One for you and one for the car, eh? Oh, you should have been a barman, Morgan.
While the sugary drink does its magic, Alan wastes no time and whisks Nick away for another car-buying sortie, looking at random local opportunities.
So, we're going to go and see Paul and Ross at Old Town Restorations, and they've always got a load of weird stuff. So hopefully they'll have something. They have bikes, cars, campers, all sorts of stuff. But I know there's a load of things under sheets I've seen in pictures at the back, and what's under the sheets I'd like to know, because I think they've been there forever.
I want an old car as well.
Yeah, I love an old something. I don't know, they'll have something. Right, here we go. Off you go. Afternoon, fellas.
How are we doing? Hello. How are you both?
Very well. Nice to see you again. Well,
guys.
After many years.
It's been a while.
Been wanting to come here for ages and have a look round. Could you give us the tour?
Of course. Well, we'll start outside.
You've got a car for Nick there.
Yeah.
Have a seat.
It's available.
Well, I'll tell you what. Nick has just become a granddad recently, and I think I can see where he would go with that, because by the time he's got around to fixing it,
everything's available at the
about
right
big enough.
price.
How much would you want for that, then?
It looks like 40 quid's worth to me.
Does it go? I mean, does it work?
Needs a battery to it, but
In fact, Nick, at home, I have the perfect battery for that. I have a little tiddly battery that'd be ideal for it. Look at this Mini.
Yeah.
What colour is that? Don't tell me. I think I know. It's like a tequila or something beginning with T. Is that the colour I'm thinking of? K. Knightsbridge.
Kingfisher.
That was the one.
JAX.
That is a beautiful colour, isn't it?
As a car and scrap dealer, Alan is looking for projects that are less mainstream.
This is kind of Death's Corner.
That's probably
Yeah.
my favourite corner to be in then, I should imagine.
A little graveyard.
Yeah. Oh no, there's classic push bikes. Don't let me look at those.
Oh, yeah.
There's the Granada.
There's a doors kingpin over there.
Oh, look at that Granada. The 2-litre saloon is my favourite Granada ever. That's what I want. It's on my top 3. I have a top 10 wish list and a top 3. And that's been in my top 3 wish list since I sold one in 1992. Well, if ever it comes up, do give me a shout.
Yeah, certainly.
I'm so wanting that car. That is the ultimate 70s vehicle, isn't it?
They're cool, yeah.
Nothing better.
Have you seen my doors kingpin?
Oh, I don't know why I'm so obsessed with push bikes. I'm a fat knacker and I don't cycle anywhere, but I just like collecting them.
No, but this is the way to own push bikes. You just put them there.
Yeah. Do you want to sell it?
I'd sell it.
How much?
I'd take a tenner for that.
Or would you consider taking 10 quid for it? I can't argue with that, can I? Sold. Great,
There
we'll
you
put that
go.
in the bank. Got something.
Anyway, this is where...
This is where the magic happens.
So far, Alan has bought nothing he can actually sell for a profit.
Look at that.
That's my van.
That is a van. Is it yours?
That is indeed.
Oh, man.
That is indeed, yeah.
That's exactly that. I had a radio-controlled car when I was little, and it was exactly that. It's an Econoline, isn't it?
It is.
And I had it that colour, and with a little area out the back, and I used to skid it around all the time.
That's got the old aerial as well.
Same colour scheme.
This seems like an unsuccessful mission, but now Alan knows what's here. He'll badger the guys for the next year until they sell him the cars he wants.
Much appreciated.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you for coming. It's been a pleasure.
We'll call in again. But yeah, loads of cool
See you
stuff.
soon.
Hold on. I have just seen this. What's this?
It's me Mobilette.
That is amazing. It's French then?
It is, yeah.
And it's olden French. Can I buy this?
I suppose you could.
I want to buy this. Nick, is that not the most beautiful thing you've seen today? I want this. I want this. If I'm going to start riding motorbikes, I should start
At the beginning.
on the road on something like this.
You haven't got to do a CVT.
No?
You haven't got to have L plates, nothing like that.
So I can just ride this?
Get on it and go.
And it's MOT and tax exempt, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, I insured it.
How much is it? How much is it? How much is it?
It'd have to be 800 quid.
Well,
Yeah.
I was thinking like it might have been a lot less than that. Although I know nothing about them.
How much is a lot less?
Does it run all right? Oh, I don't like the look of that face.
It runs. It could do with a bit of a fettle.
Could you fettle
That's
this?
not a motorbike.
Well-
Yes, I can fettle it.
If you fettle, could you fettle this so I can ride it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to haggle about too much on this. I'll offer you 700 quid for it, and we'll chuck it on the truck.
How about we go in the middle? 750.
Yeah,
750 because it's you.
because my face goes, I want
Look
it.
at that. You smile. Yeah.
Done deal?
It's been a pleasure.
I've got money and everything on me. £700. Thank you so much.
700.
And 50. Nick, give us some money. I will pay you back, Nick, I promise you, obviously.
Alan buys the push bike, Nick buys the electric car, and anything from the skip is thrown in for free.
I'm so happy. That's
There we
made
go.
my day. Really, that is fantastic. Oh, do I get the helmet with it?
Sit in the garage next to you.
Will it fit you?
Look over your hair.
I've got a really big head. Yes.
Look at that. Top Gun, eat your heart
I
out.
feel like Luke Skywalker. You are my father. How'd you...
A working Mobilette of this age is rare and so highly collectible. It's worth up to £2,000, so Alan has done well. But this week he's spent more than £1,500 with no income. Yet.
Right, I'm gonna go and see if this push bike works. Oh my God, it's the golden elixir of life. I think the tyres are a bit flat, there's no brakes, the bell fell off. Oh, I'm going there. Cheers again, boys.
Pleasure. Nice to see you, Alan.
Lovely.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Nick.
Very much.
Cheers, boss.
See you.
Cheerio.
We'll see you again.
You will.
I'm so excited, I'm gonna wear this all the way home.
All right, Darth Invader.
Be good.
Right then. That was great. We've got some really cool stuff there.
But really, how cool is Alan's stuff? Back at the workshop, the truth will tell.
I'm very excited, I really am. I want to get on the bike and get it going.
No, I've got to get it going. You've just got to...
I just want to ride it.
That on.
As long as I get to ride it, I'm happy.
Darth Invader. Does make you sound like Darth Vader.
You are my son.
No, I am not.
All right, you are my grandfather.
Yeah, that's better.
Look at that.
I do like that.
It's like a 1950 sewing machine.
17-year-old Morgan is bemused by Alan's pointless purchases.
Come on, let's get it unstrapped. Very excited. And I bought this, look. A gold fold-away. I don't know, did tell me what it was. Yeah, but look at the colour of it. It's beautiful. I'll give that to you. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Get it going, and we'll stick it on the wall. I might ride it to the pub once. Watch out, the saddle comes off. I found that out myself.
It's a bit pinky for a boy, isn't it?
It is a bit pinky.
The red has faded to pink.
Well, tell him it's red then. What
No.
colour's it going to be? What's the plan?
Matte black.
Flames up the side.
Yeah.
It's very original. Right, I think we'll put this motorbike in that workshop because it's got the best light, but go careful, we don't want to damage it. Just want to get it looking clean and lovely as it can do. It's just got a bit of workshop aging to it.
Vehicle check, that's what we want, isn't it? Make, Mobilette, colour, yellow. That's the right vehicle. Continue.
How old is it?
61.
All right.
60 years old. It's almost as old as you, Alan.
No, I'm nowhere near that old. We've got to tighten every time I settled it. Oh, it does that, and that's, at my age, not a good look.
We can take a seat off and you can just put yourself on the
I
palm.
can't. Fix that saddle, that'd be great. Let's get it in then.
Yeah, I'll get it running.
Okay.
So Monday has gone well. Alan has bought a rotten Renault, which is now full of fizzy cola, and he has a vintage bike/motorcycle and helmet. Which of those will actually make money?
Motorcycle door.
Yep.
The weather hasn't really improved, but the mood in the workshop is buzzing. After draining them of fizzy cola, Nick is keen to see if he can get the pistons in the aged Renault van unfrozen.
I'm just giving the head a quick inspection, a quick wipe down and clean, because I'm just going to put it on in a minute and torque it down. I'm hoping that the cylinder head isn't warped. I would put a straight edge on it, but Alan doesn't have one. I think the head's clean enough to put back on. So, but this particular engine has liners in it, and these liners move. And what you're supposed to do is put a straight edge over a measure. I'm basically going to put it back together like it is and hope it holds water. If it doesn't, I'll just hope that it runs. We've got a nice new gasket here.
The head has to be torqued down, so the pressure on the bolts is completely even.
And we mark M2. Done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Before the rebuild is complete, Nick gets a rare break. Something is bothering him.
We're going down to Alan's car shed because I think, even though Alan fell in love with that little Mobilette bike thing, moped, I reckon he's already got one and he just can't remember, because I reckon it's just the way he is. There's what I was looking at. There's one of his push bikes. I don't know why he bought another one, but this is a Mobilette. Very, very similar, but I would say this is probably a lot older. Same setup for starting it on the pedals. And a big difference, the petrol tank is here on this. On the other one, it's behind the seat. That is the same, but just a lot older with no engine. Interesting, I'll have to tell Alan that now he's got two of them. And he'll be go, no, I haven't. You have, Alan. And he'll go, I'm very rarely wrong. And I'll go, you are this time, because I've seen it.
It's time to see if the Renault 4 engine can be made to run.
I might get it started, I might not. I've rigged up a temporary fuel tank here. I've got fuel down to the pump. I've pumped up to the carburetor. I had it spinning over just now, trying to fire, but I can't spin it over and operate the throttle. There's some bits missing off of here. The choke's not working properly, so I need to operate the carburettor while someone turns the key. That's my little van. I've just brought it in with me long jump leads just to give this a bit of extra boost. Come on, Alan, hurry up. I need you to operate the key for me because there's bits missing off the carb and I've got to operate the carb by hand.
I'm ready, yeah. You just say when, I'll turn the key.
Spin it over and see what happens.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh my God! That's perfect! There's nothing, that is amazing, Nick. That wasn't rattling or anything. I'll tell you what, that was a lot of bloody hard work, Nick. Well done. Come here, give us a cuddle.
You're
really chuffed with that. Knock your glass off, probably smash them to bits. That is brilliant.
Mate.
That is brilliant. There's a bit of water going on there, though, so we probably want to change the oil, I guess.
Yeah.
I was really worried because it was C-solid. We haven't heard it running. The rest of it doesn't look too great. If we had to do any more than what you've done to it, that would have been kind of game over. But head gasket and you rebuilding it and putting it all back together, blind as well, didn't take it most of it apart. That is outstanding. Honestly, I'm chuffed to bits. That is such good work.
Good. I'm well happy. I'm well happy it goes. I love it when they start like that.
With the engine running, the Renault is now closer to clutching that £2,000 profit that Alan wants and Nick needs. It's Wednesday, and now that the Renault has started and his weekly profit target of £500 is looking much closer, Alan doesn't seem to be on hand to issue orders, or more importantly, help prepare the car for sale.
Usually Harry comes bounding out. Even the door of the house is shut, so no one's been up. That's why the animals are quiet, because they've not been fed yet.
He isn't answering his calls.
No answer. Bizarre. I wonder where he must be in bed still or something, but... It's a slow old plane, I can hear it, but I can't see it.
Nick embarks on yet another irksome game of hide and seek.
No. Not here. Even the geese are on a go slow.
This time, Nick really has been abandoned.
The animals are just so quiet. I can't even see the cows. I don't know where else he'd be. Well, I'll go and find something nice to do.
Nick can look over the Mobilette. That also has profit potential.
They first made these in just after the Second World War, 1949, 1950. And they're very popular in France. Anyway, I better try and find out roughly what is wrong with it and how to fix it.
That is a piece of absolute amazing history.
Alan has abandoned his plan of driving around the area looking for new places to watch planes. He now wants to fly one. He's taken daughter Sam and her boyfriend Morgan on a fact-finding mission.
That is an amazing piece of history. Look at it. Morning! Alan.
Hi, I'm Chris.
What a beautiful plane. That is absolutely stunning.
Yeah. This particular one dates from 1943. It was used as a standard trainer for the military from the mid-30s onwards. Excellent. So, who's going first?
Me.
I've never been on the plane before. I should go first.
You've never been anywhere.
Sorry?
I don't know. All right, him.
Alan has never given Morgan any payment for the entire summer of work that Morgan has given him. Here is a chance for Alan to pay back.
Hey!
Nick has run out of steam.
I don't think they're on the farm anywhere. None of them. I think they've buggered off without me and having fun. I'm going to try ringing someone.
Give him a big wave.
M for Morgan.
Oh, brilliant. He's up. That's it. He's down.
I really wish he would tell me when he's not going to be here, then I wouldn't keep bloody turning up.
Yes!
Of course, Alan gets a go on the plane.
Well, yeah, it's probably not. He's probably having loads of fun somewhere without me. don't think he's going to answer. Only one person left to try. Sam. Well, nobody loves me today. At least I'm on my own. I can go and fix that moped without any interference.
That's it. Cool.
So now the fuel tank's drained, we're going to have a quick look at the carburettor. And that is a very funny little carburettor. Very basic, very simple. If it's not running properly, there's usually a bit of dirt. The common one is water, because water, you get a droplet of water in there and it won't vaporise and it blocks up the very small jets. That's probably what the issue is, and that, I would have said, is rust. You see the little dark bits on the filter? That is rust. You just... That should do. Put it back together. That's the float. What it does when this bowl here fills up with petrol, that raises and shuts off the valve in the top so no more petrol can come through. It stops it flooding.
All Nick needs now is some fuel for the vintage moped.
I know where there is some two-stroke petrol. We've got to be a bit quiet because Wayne cuts all the hedges around here and stuff. He's got all his own equipment and he will have some two-stroke petrol.
Wayne, Alan's tenant, is notoriously angry if any of his fruit, vegetables or other possessions are stolen.
We're going to put a little bit in here. What I better do, we just put that on. So we're just going to connect that. If we open this by screwing it out, just see the petrol rush down. That's never a good sign because there's petrol pouring out the bottom of the carburettor. I mean, someone hasn't put it back together properly. Normally just a little tap. I'm gonna have to take that off. Attempt 2. And that was the issue, that little float I was on about. It was stuck in the bottom where it could have been that bit of dirt there.
Nick patiently rebuilds the carb again.
Oh no, it is still leaking. I'm going to keep taking it apart. Right, I've put the carburettor back for the third time lucky hopefully. What I found this time is a little washer that was worn, so I fabricated one similar and put it on. And I stopped for a bit of lunch and left the petrol on. That was like half an hour ago and it hasn't leaked. So it might actually go. Wow, that was not bad at all. That quite surprised me actually, that run quite well.
Who needs a big Harley-Davidson when this little Mobilette can deliver such dramatic thrills? Nick ends the day a little happier, able to carry out his work without distraction. Nick carries on with the Renault. If Alan can't be bothered to engage with the project, Nick will finish it, sell it, and keep the money.
We've had it running. It seemed to run quite well. The next step is to find all the bits that are missing. The radiator's missing, there's some hoses missing. And I think the easy way for that is to get Alan to bring his blue Renault 4 in here, pop the bonnet and have a look and see if we can find some bits the same. So I'll just have to go and find Alan. He's usually sat in here doing nothing. Right, we're going to cheat. I'm going to rub all the bits off your blue Renault to go on this white one.
You're not.
All right.
He's not robbing any bits off it, I won't let him do that. But he's going to have a look, we're going to try and find stuff that fits and we can make, or a lot of it's stuff that's just made out of angle iron, so we can make it. But he needs to see that, so I'm going to put it in behind that one. Then he's got a template to work from.
It looks like Alan is back in the game.
Watcha. There we go.
Ah, see? Right, I thought the radiator fitted here.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's right at the front.
It's right at the front.
Hey, we need that bit.
What I want to do is put a radiator on it.
Yeah.
Run it for probably 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Make sure it's all right with a radiator on it.
Yeah. Battery tray, we'll have to make one of those because that's
We've got to
rusted
make
away.
a battery tray, take this wing off on that one.
Yep.
Remake the lip.
There's carburetors up on shelves.
Sammy might know where it is.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll find a radiator. You do absolutely everything else. That sounds good to me. Come on, Harry, let's go find one.
2 belts on it. Right.
Get 'em, Bo.
Nick can't move the project on without a critical part of the carburettor.
You helped take the Renault 4 apart, didn't you? Did you take any bits off the carburettor?
I didn't touch the carburetor.
Yeah.
The tiny arm is nowhere to be found.
We'll just have to fabricate another bit.
Jim just brought me some stuff. Trailer wheel, that's handy for my little 4-wheel trailer. Doesn't smell too good, but it's brand new, that's good. Whoa, look at that.
Yes.
Look at the size of your marrows. Fantastic. Courgettes?
Yeah.
Or are they cucumbers?
No, courgettes.
Oh, brilliant. I didn't get any courgettes this year.
Why not?
Don't know. I had 2 cucumbers like the Incredible Hulk and nothing else. This time of year, Jim always turns up with marrows, beans, courgettes, carrots, whatever he's grown, you know. And sometimes he might want me to do a bit of welding on his car or change a tyre. So it's all bartering, you know. I've never charged Jim for anything, he never charges me. It's how it works. It's a lovely thing. Oh, bloody brilliant.
Them down there.
Yeah, that'd be good. Probably go that way, because that horrible, stinky truck's emptying our cesspit at the moment. You're a superstar, Jim. Thank you very much. What else has he got? Nothing else. Just checking.
There's some tension in the air. Nick needs to know why Alan left him to his own devices for a whole day.
Oh, look at that for a long shot. Oh, yes.
Why'd you never leave me a decent shot then, eh?
It's tricky, that one. There's not much on.
No, I know. Anyway, where you been hiding?
I've
been
doing bits and bobs, really. Nothing too interesting, you know. I wasn't enjoying myself. It was kind of hard work. It wasn't easy.
Why do I not believe you?
I don't know.
Alan is happy with the direction the Renault is taking, but realising how unhappy Nick has been, digs in to finish up the Renault with him.
Turn him off. Bloody noisy. Once it's done, it'll be worth 4 times, because these things go for between 5 to 6 grand in lovely condition. Not mint, but lovely. It's to a point now where somebody could get it and have it as a driving restoration shortly.
Yeah. So, are you sure you're going to help me this time?
Yeah, anything you want.
Yeah, right. You can start off by going and getting the bonnet out of the other garage then.
All right, then.
At least he's doing something. Makes a change. Oh, look, and here comes the bonnet.
Here it is.
Big hole in it, though, isn't there?
Well, there's a bit of a hole in it. You've got to let the air in.
And the reason the bonnet is not on there properly is because the pins are snapped off.
Oh, God, yeah, OK. Fix that bit.
Yeah.
That can go on. Radiator. That's
Radiator is the next. See if you can locate a radiator.
You've got that now. I've let go.
Yeah.
For the rest of the day, Alan is 200% Nick's wingman. Together, they weld, fabricate, and even slightly improve some of the dents on the back.
Yeah, that's better, isn't it?
Alan says he's better at having ideas than doing work, and this is proved to be the case. But the day ends well.
It seems to be less dented than it was. Oh, yes. That's better.
It's Friday, and the goal is for Nick and Alan to get the Renault ready for sale by the end of the day.
Come on.
All right.
Ready? While there's 2 of us here,
yes,
we will bleed this brake. I've done most of them, but it'd be easier with 2. So if you sit in it,
yeah, you do the dirty
I'll
job.
instruct you what to do.
I know what to do. It's up and down.
Pump the pedal, keep some pressure on it. Hold it down.
Good pedal. Oh, there you go.
Push the brake.
Yep.
Off.
Off.
I'm amazed they're not
on.
They weren't seized yet.
OK, that's good.
We've got brakes.
Fantastic. Get the wheel on now, then. I'll put the wheels on, you jack it up. How's that?
I put the jack each side with 2 bits of wood on it.
I'll do. OK, you're clear.
I've made a new gear stick to go through the dash. I was just bolting it back together. I've welded it on there, drilled the holes. Almost fits, Alan. You did well there, didn't you?
Well, do my best, you know. Told you.
Can they get the Renault to be at least as good as a rolling restoration for the next buyer?
Well, that's pretty good. That is sweet. That's actually better than the one I've got on the road.
Try the gears.
All right.
Don't forget to push the...
That should be first. And it is. Reverse is the tricky one. Oh, top job, Nick. Nice gear stick. We just need to make a gear stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do.
And with Alan's magic touch, the gear knob from a completely different car, the Renault is in a good place.
That looks pretty cool.
Finally, a radiator of the correct size is located and installed.
And that'll fit straight on it, won't it? Then we can get a clip down to that sort of size. OK, that is telling me it's full.
We need to put the bonnet on.
Yeah.
You've got wide arms.
No.
You'll be able to weld that while I
Seen
put
Wayne
the pins in.
Wait! Grab the other end of this. Oh, go for me tea. Have your tea in a minute. You don't look like you need it.
Be
Come
all
on.
right, as long as it goes well first time.
Ready?
And it fits.
OK. It's a nice car.
Come on, Am.
Yeah, that works.
Have we got a hammer anywhere? That one.
Bumpy.
Always go for the big hammer.
Perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Is that it?
Yeah.
Take it for a spin. I want to see this thing drive.
The Renault is finally ready to be listed. The price is £2,800.
OK. So the gear knob I put on.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It's off a Jaguar. Very excited. I've never been in a Renault 4 van before. OK, Harry, I'd say wait there, but you'll follow us.
Into the field.
She's got a turn of speed for a 1.1. What do you reckon then? You drive this every day of the week? Yeah. No, I reckon it's all right. I really like it. It drives actually as well as my road one does. And this has been sat forever, so very, very good. I do like it. Out of the way, boy. Out of the way. Perfect.
I reckon
just there. That's good. OK, turn him off. You all right, mate? You're a good boy. Take some pictures.
Goodness me.
Nick, look French.
Ah, monsieur. How do you look French?
So, pretend you've got a baguette in your hand or something. Those dents are definitely not as big as they were. One from the inside. Brilliant. If I saw it for £1,500, I'd buy it. Well, I did, for a bit less, but we haven't really spent any money on it. 40, 50 quid, something like that. Just a bit of time. All the dents mostly are out. Just want some filler and painting, but that now, up and running, starts, goes, stops, does everything. I'll get it on the Tinternet. You drive it back, I suppose.
You're giving up playing chess then, Alan?
Nick is glad to be part of the workshop family once more, but there's one item that he simply can't drop.
Hey, where was you the other day? You wouldn't answer your phone or anything.
Look, that's where we were.
We went up in a tiger moth.
In a tiger moth?
Yeah.
Done loop-de-loop.
1940s aeroplane. It was fantastic. It was a really windy day, and as you take off, it sort of...
You almost crashed.
He drifted through the sky.
Yeah,
for like
we went that
5
way, and then when we
minutes.
landed, it...
Yeah.
Is that why you wouldn't answer the phone then to me?
I
'Cause
couldn't
you
have the phone on me. We couldn't have any loose things in our pockets. We left the phones in the car.
kept that very secret, didn't you?
No, I didn't think you'd want to go.
Why not? You think
You
I'll
like
just-
motorbikes and stuff.
You didn't think, oh, Nick will be there on his own fixing stuff and...
No, I must admit I didn't think about that. But now you mention it, I do feel bad. Now I'm thinking of you. But I'm thinking that you would really enjoy it. Because how good was it?
It was brilliant.
It's not for everybody, because when it did all the stuff, I nearly brought my breakfast up. I felt so bad.
Well, I'm glad you felt bad.
I did, I felt bad. You should feel bad that I felt bad. Well, why don't you go up in it then? I bet you we can make it happen.
How?
Magic.
Leave it with me, and I'll get back to you, and I think it'll make you a lot happier.
Gone home.
Gone home, fair enough.
It's a Saturday. The Mobilette is running and should be ready for sale. It just needs a little cleaning to complete. And someone is very excited.
Nick has volunteered to take me to the bike night at the local pub. I've never been to one before, and I've never been on the back of a bike before, so I'm a little bit worried and a bit nervous. I don't know where I sit. I guess I sit on that bit, and my legs go inside there, or... There's some foot pegs here. OK, I get it.
Here you go, mate.
What's that?
Right, this is MOT exempt. It's taxed. Your insurance covers you to ride it.
That's it?
Yes.
I didn't realise that. I get to ride a motorbike legally?
Yes.
And that's it?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I reckon you'll be fine on that. It might do 15 mile an hour, so you're going to have to get going. Oh, my God. What have I done?
Come on! Come on! The handlebar's moving. But I've ridden push bikes that are faster than this. But I like it. Not too slow.
Come on, get a move on!
Yeah. That thing's about 20 times more powerful than this. I'm going as fast as I can. That is full. Oh, that's a bit embarrassing, but yeah. Oh, I'll try and get it a bit more. Aha! I've got him. I've got him. Hello. Yes, 16. Going for 17. 17. 18. Yes, 7. Well, it was 8. Yes, I'll take that. 18's good.
Where is he then?
I did go really slow, so he could be here any day today. 1961 Mobilette.
Oh, they're all right.
Yeah, it's not a bad little bike, but 18 is as fast as it goes. How you been then? Did you break down or something?
That's as fast as it goes. I don't know how you turn it off.
Ooh.
So, to look cool, do I leave this on the bike or carry on wearing it?
Oh, you can carry it about with you. That's a cool crash helmet.
Yeah, OK. But I can leave those on there, can't I?
Yeah.
OK. Oh, man.
Do you want a drink? I'll get you a Coke if you want.
Yeah, I'll have something as I'm riding.
And Alan has some good news for Nick to round off the week.
How's your arse?
Still hurts.
Does it?
Yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed it. That's given me a real taste for it, and I'm loving it. And I do appreciate all the work you put in to get me on a motorbike and actually give me an experience on the road. I feel bad I didn't get you anything, but I've got a surprise in store for you that I think you're actually going to love. Guess where you're going?
I've no idea.
In a Tiger Moth.
Am I?
Yes.
You're taking the piss.
No, I'm
you
serious.
wouldn't pay for me to go up in the Tiger Moth.
Well, we'll see.
I'll see when I get there.
Yep. Nick can't see where he's going. He's up. Oh, that's a bit scary.
The only thing Nick neglected to mention is that he hates flying.
I think he's going for a loop.